They were Hollywood's golden couple, flawless in every photo, flawless in every post. But while the world was watching them smile, someone else was quietly watching and unfollowing. Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively have spent years crafting one of the most polished, PR-friendly relationships in modern celebrity culture. But this past weekend, that carefully curated image cracked in real time. And it wasn't the tabloids or trolls who called them out. It was none other than NFL star Travis Kelce. And his message, loud and clear: "I'm out." It started with glamour. The Time 100 Gala in New York City saw Blake and Ryan side by side, beaming for the cameras. Then came the trip to Wrexham, the underdog football club Ryan co-owns with Rob McElhenney. A big win, bigger smiles, PDA on full display, and social media flooded with curated moments that looked almost too perfect to be real. Blake, of course, used the opportunity to post celebratory tributes, glowing captions, and full glam shots. At first glance, it was just another power couple milking a moment. But for those paying attention, especially fans familiar with recent drama, it felt more like a performance than a celebration. What the public didn't see yet was that this same weekend, someone close to the couple made a very different kind of statement. In the world of celebrity culture, an unfollow isn't just digital, it's symbolic. And when Travis Kelce hit that unfollow button on Ryan Reynolds, it wasn't a random act. It was a deliberate message, a quiet protest in a very loud industry. Think about it. Travis isn't just some fringe follower. He's not a casual friend of the couple. He's dating Taylor Swift, arguably the most powerful pop star in the world, and one of Blake Lively's closest friends. We've seen the brunches, the birthday trips, the red carpet giggles. Blake and Taylor are supposed to be ride or die. So when Travis unfollows Blake's husband, it doesn't happen in a vacuum. That's someone within the circle drawing a line in the sand. He didn't tweet a vague quote. He didn't like a shady post. He just quietly disconnected. And that hit harder than any press release could. Fans immediately noticed. Timeline screenshots circulated, comment sections blew up. Did Travis just cut ties? Is he defending Taylor? Did something happen behind the scenes? Theories started multiplying, but one thing was clear. This wasn't for attention. This was for clarity, and in a social media era where silence can say everything, Travis just gave Hollywood a masterclass in subtle truth-telling. Just one day later, Blake stepped onto a different kind of stage, the red carpet premiere of another, Simple Favor in New York City. She smiled, she posed, she hugged Anna Kendrick and waved to fans. If anything was wrong, she wasn't showing it. But here's what caught people off guard: the media. Most reporters avoided hard questions. Interviews were light, awkward, and careful. It was as if the room had been coached not to dig too deep, especially when Blake was around. And yet, her presence was impossible to ignore. It was her moment, again. But this wasn't just a premiere, it was strategic distraction, a way to say, look here, not there. Especially with the internet buzzing about legal tensions and growing discomfort around her public persona. What was she distracting us from? Well, there's been a growing storm behind the scenes, one involving legal disputes, accusations, and more than a few red flags. It started with a lawsuit that Blake and Ryan reportedly filed against a former collaborator. Allegations that many fans and insiders felt were exaggerated, even misleading. And while the legal language was dressed up in formal terms, the internet saw through it. Suddenly, their polished image started to feel like damage control. The same weekend, they celebrated wins, premieres, and public praise. That lawsuit quietly continued behind closed doors. And if you listen closely, the silence from Blake and Ryan's A-list friends started to get louder. Especially one friend. If Travis made the first move, Taylor Swift made the louder one by saying nothing. Taylor is a marketing genius. Every outfit, every lyric, every like is intentional. So when she didn't post a single photo from Blake's red carpet premiere, when she didn't mention Ryan Reynolds' media moment, and when she stayed completely silent on the entire weekend's events, fans noticed this isn't just unusual, it's unprecedented. We're talking about Taylor Swift, the woman who once posted 6 photos from a single girls' night, the woman who wrote entire songs as love letters to her friends, the woman who publicly thanked Blake and Ryan during her Eras tour for supporting her kids' appearances in music videos. So where's the love now? Is it possible that behind the scenes, Taylor is starting to see the same cracks we are? Maybe. She's been quiet because she no longer wants to co-sign the Blake and Ryan brand. Or maybe she's pulling a classic Swift move, watching, waiting, and letting everyone else reveal their true colors. Silence, after all, is a strategy. It protects her from backlash. It distances her without drama. And in Taylor's world, when she's not defending you, it usually means she's already decided she shouldn't. Here's where things get a little eerie. Fans who saw Another Simple Favor noticed something strange. A specific plot twist that seemed just a little too close to real life. A powerful, manipulative character hiding behind charm, gaslighting, blame shifting, and a dark reveal moment that had some fans doing double takes. Even the director, Paul Feig, admitted how perfectly Blake fits the role of Emily, a role that, according to Blake herself, wasn't much of a stretch. In an older interview, she laughed. "You guys got to see the real me. I'm just a dark, horrible person." At the time, it sounded like a joke, but in light of recent events, that quote hit different. Was the movie fiction? Or was it a carefully veiled self-portrait? So why did one little unfollow explode like a bomb across celebrity news? Because Travis Kelce isn't a gossip guy. He's not a subtweeter. He's not a soft launcher. He's a tight end, literally and figuratively, known for loyalty, sportsmanship, and staying in his lane. When someone like Travis makes a move this specific, it hits different. It means there's more going on than we're being told. Didn't need to post a thread. He didn't have to explain himself. The unfollow said it all. This isn't my circle anymore. It's a signal to fans, press, and insiders alike. I know something, I've seen enough, and I'm out. And it doesn't just reflect on Ryan. It reflects on Blake, on her public persona, and on the increasing discomfort surrounding the pair's PR narrative. It plants a question in everyone's mind. Who else feels the same way, but hasn't said it yet? This wasn't just a casual click. It was the first domino in what could be a much bigger chain reaction. And in a town where public image is everything, that kind of quiet rebellion, that's the most dangerous move of all. So here we are. The public once saw Blake and Ryan as untouchable, a Hollywood power couple with flawless chemistry and fan-approved charm. But now the cracks are visible. The silence from peers is noticeable. And the digital distancing? Impossible to ignore. Is this the beginning of a bigger unraveling? Are more celebrities quietly backing away? Or is this just the first chapter of a much larger fallout? Time will tell. But one thing's for sure. When someone like Travis Kelce makes a move that bold, it's not because he wants drama. It's because he's done pretending. Do you think Travis made the right move? Do you think Taylor Swift's next move will follow her boyfriends as they get closer? All we know for sure is that this drama is just getting started, and I think we will see more and more of this. But has the internet finally seen behind the curtain of Blake and Ryan's perfect image? Or is there more to this story than we know? Drop your thoughts below, hit that like, and subscribe for the full breakdown of what Hollywood's too scared to say out loud. Because sometimes the most powerful statement is no statement at all.